James checked in for the Raptors. And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Steph Curry fourth.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted now. I mean, they put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. A three ball. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Well, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I'd prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Feeds it to Spates. Iguodala wide open. Here's Lee. Shot is off. Great D that time from Johnson. Raptors leading by 6. It's DeRozan with the drive. And James with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. And that's now 30 points for buckets.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league. You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Here's Curry with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Toronto making a change here. Ross is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Livingston's checked in.
And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Johnson kicks to James. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 32 points for buckets.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
1:51 left to play here in the third. Shot from 6. Almost, but it rolls out. And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers with over 4 a game.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work with it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's good. 11 points for David Lee.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Ross kicks to James. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williams. And another basket for Toronto.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Shot's good by Lee.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Toronto leading by 8. James, the pass to Williams. The drive by James, and another basket for Toronto.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Ross. No good off the front iron. And here they go. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Thompson. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. The gorgeous feed there.
Lowry and Williams, the guards. Buckets is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Williams, here we go. Johnson dishes to James. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Johnson kicks to Patterson. The shot no good. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors trail by 5. Green with a screen on Williams. Out to Thompson. The 10-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half. Raptors leading by 3. And they double up James. And there's the pass to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Williams. He feeds it to James. 6 to shoot. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's 37 points for buckets.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now the feed to Green. Here is Livingston. He kicks to Barnes. Elbow shot. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. James outside. Right side, Williams. And here's Lowry. James with it, picked up by Thompson. Free throw line jump shot, and James gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here is Livingston. Dishes to Barnes. Screen by Bogut. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Raptors leading by 6. Patterson setting the pick for James. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Into Patterson. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. James has got 41.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
They double him with James. Livingston kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Livingston. On the wing, Green. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Nice shooting.
In for James. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss.
James checked in for the Raptors. Golden State also making some changes. Barnes comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Lowry. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Lowry's got 10 points here in the second half. Warriors trail by 8. Bogut with a screen on Lowry. And Curry, here we go.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
DeRozan, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
The Raptors making a switch here. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Curry with a wide open look, and another three for Golden State.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Toronto shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Ross in the corner. Back to James. James right side. Johnson, the pass to James. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so
Kyle, you seem to be all over the floor tonight getting it done for your team. How are you able to sustain such a high level of energy?
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm doing it right now, but, it's a great win. Much needed against a great team. I think one of the top teams in the West. Much needed win. Everybody contributed.
Always sweeter against a quality opponent, Kyle. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.
So, here we are again. You've kept your part of the bargain.
What bargain is that?
I told you if you kept playing like you were, you'd be in the starting lineup. You have, and you are.
In the starting lineup?
Yep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, coach. Man, don't even worry. I got you. Matter of fact, I'm just going to play harder, work harder, and do whatever it is to make this team better.
Good. You can start right now. Now beat it.
I was in town with another one of my clients, Dante Exum, and had to see if the rumors were true. Guess they are. New digs. Look who's moving up in this world. I'm sure you already know Dante, the biggest player to come out of Australia since ever. He can run the point, move over to the two-guard, whatever anybody needs. He's about to take the league by storm.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
And this is the man I was telling you about, Dante. Destined to be the biggest undrafted success in the history of the league. Ballin', making money, going places.
Maybe, but he's gonna have to go through me to get there.
Ha! Boy, you acting like that's a challenge.
Take it however you want. You see what I mean on the court.
Fellas, let's keep it cordial. We're all in the same money-making family here.